Welcome to Author Timeline Thursday with a beautiful quote from Michael Mihalik. Deadlines are the true test of character, They reveal our strengths, our weaknesses, and our inner demons. We all have some of those. Call them what you like. I call mine the infernal editor because he's just a little jerk that runs around screaming lies and nonsense at me. And yet sometimes I make the mistake of listening. That's the problem. It's a big, big problem. So, hello and welcome. My name is Christopher D'Armani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share the journey of their trauma to triumph story, using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success, so that they can complete that journey down publication highway and then make the impact they know that they were born to make in this world. It's only by when you get to the end of that road that you can do that. And that's, I love helping people do that. So deadlines, let me go back to here. Deadlines, actually, let me throw there. There we go. Made a couple changes to the hotkeys on my Stream Deck, and I'm still getting used to that. Deadlines test our determination, they test our commitment, they test our self-discipline. Because in order to meet the deadline, we have to embrace all three of them in the great big buckets. These deadlines can also expose that maybe we weren't as strong as we thought we were. Maybe we have some weaknesses we haven't dealt with. Maybe they're going to reveal some of our deepest, darkest fears about who we are, why we're writing this book, and who we're trying to help. Like I said, mine is the infernal editor. He talks nonsense, but deadlines, when all this stuff is being revealed, it can also serve as an opportunity, a really great opportunity for introspection, for self-reflection, self-discovery, so that we can grow to become a better human being and therefore become a better writer. I firmly believe you can't become a better writer without becoming a better human being first. One depends upon the other, and in that order. Yes, you can hone your writing skills, but discipline is a thing that requires you to become a better version of yourself tomorrow than you are today. That's just a fundamental fact of life. But here's another beautiful thing, a beautiful aspect of deadlines. They are the stepping stones to success. They are the stepping stones to your success down publication highway. Every deadline met is one more successful step in that journey. That's wonderful. And every deadline that you've missed, every deadline that you failed to meet, that's simply an opportunity for that self-reflection and to refocus your courage and your self-discipline to do the thing that you know you were born to do, and that is to write this book. It's also an opportunity to live in the integrity and the knowledge that you will do what you say you will do, when you say you will do it, whether you feel like it or not. This is literally my mantra for setting and keeping daily writing appointments with myself. It's all about setting that appointment, showing up, whether I feel like it or not, and writing for that allotted time. If I just do that every single day, my book is guaranteed, honestly. Nothing can stop me from finishing that book if I simply show up every day and write. Can't stop me, no matter what. And that's, I think, wonderful. And you're doing all of that in the service to that one person whose life you're going to transform. You're going to change. You're going to save that person's life. You're literally writing their survival guide. They don't know that you're the one doing it, but they know that it's out there, and they're looking for it. And when you publish your book, they will go, wow, where has this book been my whole life? And they'll do the work. They'll do all of the things that you ask them to do. And they will do it with joy and with a little bit of trembling and a little trepidation, but they will embrace their courage fully, and they will do the work to become that better version of themselves, to get out of the mire and the muck and the despair that they're living in today, because you offer the solution. You offer the solution. Deadlines are an essential part of writing your book, and there's all kinds of them. There's the daily writing session deadline, showing up and doing the work. There's your first draft deadline, getting all those words out of your head and onto the page so that you can make sense of them. When they're jumbling around in here, when they're on that hamster wheel inside my brain, I can't make sense of it. It all just keeps tumbling around. But once those words are out of my head and on that page, it's really easy because it's staring me in the face in black and white. And the same is true for you. So embrace every deadline as an opportunity, as a challenge, as an opportunity to do what's required. Embrace it as a challenge to do something you're not sure you can do. Excuse me. If you're sitting there today and you're watching me today and you think, like this young lady does, I don't think I can do that. Well, let me just assure you that you can. And I can offer that assurance because I've been where you are. I've had that thought lodged in my brain for way longer than I wanted it. And it took a really long time. It took me 15 years of never completing a first draft to finally embrace the things that are required to write a book. I was really stubborn. And I don't like sharing that. I don't like, admitting that, but it's true. The only person that stopped me from writing a book for 15 years was me. God put all the tools in front of me. Did it for 15 years, and I think through the whole time, he must have been going like, is this one really dumb? Is this one just not wired to hear me? I don't know. But I spent 15 long years not believing I could do it because I had 15 years of proof that I couldn't do it. Until one day, I don't even know what caused the switch to flip, but it did. And everything changed in that moment. And I embraced the deadline. I embraced doing all of the difficult things, at least in that initial book, because I knew it was required. I embraced deadlines that in that writing that very first book and finishing that very first book because I knew it was the pathway to success. I knew that. And I also knew that I had to expose all those weaknesses and all those inner demons, that jackass that I call the infernal editor, because all he ever does is lie to me. Tells me I'm not worthy, tells me I'm not useful, and tells me I can't write. He has no source of information. I've got 50 books to my credit, published books, that prove he's wrong, and yet he insists on speaking this nonsense in my brain. And sometimes I make the mistake of listening. So if you can resonate with that, well, stop listening to him for starters. Just do that. Stop listening to him. And then address those fears head on. James 1, 2, verses 2 and 3 offers some really great support on this particular journey. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. This verse reminds us that in every challenge, in every deadline, it's all an opportunity to grow. It's all an opportunity to increase my determination, increase my endurance, and increase my willingness to do what's required so that I can finish this book and then help the person who I wrote this book for. God will see me through all of it. He'll see you all through all of it as well. But he does expect you to do the work, just like he expects me. So embrace the work, embrace the deadlines that are an essential part of that. Because every deadline is that beautiful stepping stone that guarantees your success. And if you know anything about me at all, you know that I love doing things that guarantee my success. And that's what I love passing on in these videos, is just simple little tools, little tips that will help you shortcut your journey so you don't spend 15 years of your life wasted when you could be spending half of one of those years, writing and publishing a book that's going to change someone's life and deliver you an immense sense of joy and an immense sense of accomplishment and an immense sense of fulfillment. That's why I do what I do here. And I would love to connect with you on social media. I would love to connect with you on Facebook, Twitter, all the rest of it. You can find links to all my social media accounts at writingcoach.pro/Christopher. And I think there's two specific things there that will help you launch your journey down publication highway as well, if you're interested in that. So with that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and embrace your deadlines. Set them, keep them, whether you feel like it or not, and then watch your life change in ways you can't even imagine. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.